Welcome to our module on techniques for identifying hazards. In this module, we'll explore various methods used to pinpoint potential hazards in the workplace. Identifying these hazards is crucial for maintaining a safe and healthy environment for everyone. We'll delve into several key techniques, each offering a unique approach to hazard identification. These include 1. Workplace inspections. This is systematic examinations of the workplace to uncover potential risks. 2. Hazard and Operability Study, HAZOP, which is a structured analysis of processes to identify deviations that could lead to hazards. 3. Job Safety Analysis, JSA. This is breaking down job tasks to uncover risks associated with each step. 4. Fault Tree Analysis, FTA. This is a top-down approach to understanding the root causes of failures. 5. Failure Mode and Effects Analysis, FMEA, which is about identifying potential failure modes and their impacts. 6. Safety Audits. A comprehensive reviews of safety systems, policies, and procedures. 7. Employee Input and Feedback is about leveraging insights from employees to uncover hazards they encounter daily. By the end of this module, you'll have a thorough understanding of these techniques, among others, and how to apply them effectively to ensure a safer work environment. Let's get started. Let's start with workplace inspections, a fundamental technique for identifying hazards in the workplace. Imagine you're preparing for a workplace inspection. Begin by gathering your tools, a flashlight, camera, and a checklist. Ensure you're equipped with any personal protective equipment needed for the task. As you start your inspection, begin from one end of the workplace and systematically move to the other end. Focus on high-risk areas such as machinery zones, storage areas, and emergency exits. Pay close attention to what you see. Look for damaged equipment like frayed wires, leaking fluids, or broken parts. Check that pathways and exits are clear of clutter and ensure good housekeeping practices by identifying spills or debris. Document everything you find. Note the exact location and nature of each hazard and take photos if necessary. Using a standardized checklist can make this process more thorough. Check off items as you review them and address any discrepancies. Regular workplace inspections and detailed checklists help ensure potential hazards are identified early, allowing for timely corrective actions. Next, we'll explore the Hazard and Operability Study, HAZOP, a structured technique used to identify potential hazards in processes. Begin by forming a team of experts with a deep understanding of the process or system. Break down the process into manageable sections or nodes and clearly define the boundaries and operational parameters of each node. For each node, systematically discuss possible deviations from normal operation, such as higher temperatures or lower pressures. Consider how these deviations could create hazardous situations. Use logical symbols in your fault tree to illustrate how different causes and sub-causes contribute to the top event. Record all findings, including identified deviations, their potential impacts, and proposed corrective actions. HAZOP helps ensure that all potential hazards are systematically examined and addressed, providing a comprehensive approach to safety management. Let's now focus on Job Safety Analysis, JSA, a technique that helps break down job tasks step by step to identify potential hazards. Start by listing all tasks involved in a specific job or activity. This includes both major tasks and any subtasks. For each task, break it down into individual steps, detailing the actions and tools required. For each step, identify potential hazards such as chemical exposure, moving machinery, or ergonomic risks. Assess the severity of each hazard and the likelihood of its occurrence using a risk matrix. Determine control measures to mitigate these risks. This might involve implementing safe work procedures, providing personal protective equipment, or adjusting equipment. JSA allows you to identify hazards at each step of a job, helping to implement targeted risk management strategies and safer work practices. Now let's dive into fault tree analysis, FTA, a technique that helps understand the root causes of failures through a top-down approach. Start by defining the top event you are investigating, such as a machine breakdown or a safety incident. Create a fault tree diagram that begins with this top event and branches out to show contributing factors or causes. Break down the top event into potential causes and sub-causes. Use logical symbols like AND and OR gates to illustrate how these causes contribute to the top event. Document each cause and its relationship to the top event in your fault tree diagram. Analyzing this diagram helps you understand how various factors interact and contribute to the failure, enabling effective hazard identification and prevention. Let's explore failure mode and effects analysis, FMEA, a technique focused on identifying potential failure modes and their impacts. Begin by listing all possible failure modes of equipment or processes. Consider factors such as design flaws, operational issues, or material defects. Assess the potential impact of each failure mode on safety, operations, and product quality. Evaluate each mode based on its severity, likelihood of occurrence, and ability to detect before causing harm. Calculate the risk priority number, RPN, by multiplying the severity, occurrence, and detection scores. Prioritize addressing failure modes with the highest RPN. Implement control measures such as redesigning components or improving maintenance procedures to address these high-priority risks. FMEA helps prioritize risks based on their potential impact, allowing you to focus efforts on the most critical hazards. Next, let's discuss safety audits, a technique that provides a comprehensive review of safety systems, policies, and procedures to identify hazards. Conduct internal audits regularly to review safety practices, policies, and equipment. Use audit checklists and procedures to ensure a thorough evaluation. Engage external auditors for an independent assessment of your safety practices. Review their findings and recommendations to gain an unbiased perspective on your safety systems. Document all findings in an audit report, including identified hazards, deficiencies, and areas for improvement. Develop and implement an action plan to address these issues. Monitor the implementation of corrective actions and verify their effectiveness. Safety audits ensure that your safety practices are effective and help identify areas needing improvement, contributing to a safer work environment. Finally, let's explore the technique of gathering employee input and feedback for identifying hazards. Employees who are directly involved in daily operations can provide valuable insights into potential hazards. Design surveys to gather feedback on safety concerns, observations, and suggestions from employees. Include questions about potential hazards, near misses, and safety practices. Conduct interviews with employees to obtain detailed information about safety issues and potential hazards. Use open-ended questions to encourage detailed responses. Implement reporting systems where employees can report hazards or safety concerns anonymously. Regularly review and address suggestions to improve safety measures. Employee feedback provides a valuable perspective on potential hazards, helping to identify and address issues that might be overlooked. That concludes our module on techniques for identifying hazards. We've covered several key methods, including workplace inspections, hazard and operability study, HAZOP, job safety analysis, JSA, fault tree analysis, FTA, failure mode and effects analysis, FMEA, safety audits, and employee input and feedback. Remember, there are other techniques that may also be used to identify hazards, such as root cause analysis, RCA, and pre-task planning, among others. Each technique offers unique insights and helps ensure a comprehensive approach to hazard identification. For now, we'll end this section. Don't forget to subscribe to the JF Instructors channel for more videos on this and other important safety topics. Thank you for joining us and stay safe.